The IRS has been taxing tip income since day one. As a matter of fact, the IRS was so determined to capture tip income into a person's tax return that they actually put undercover IRS spies into businesses that were highly dependent on hospitality services and tip income. For example, bars and restaurants. The IRS put criminal investigator undercover agents into casinos in Las Vegas and casinos in Atlantic City, and they spied on the service workers in those casinos, and they used an analysis to determine how much tip income those people were earning based on the observations of these undercover agents. And hundreds of people went to court over this over the decade of the 1980s into the early 1990s. I actually worked a number of those cases way back then. But now President Trump has taken the position that the tip income should not be taxed because so many service workers in the hospitality industry are dependent on tips. I'm in favor of tax cuts anywhere they show up. I'm in favor of tax reduction anywhere it can show up. But the problem with this is the unintended consequences. What is going to happen if, in fact, tip income is declared to be not taxable? Significant reduction in the rate of pay per hour that these workers receive, and the claim that they're all working for tips, which would render most, if not all, of their income not sub-tax. And that's going to put a lot of pressure on other areas of the economy that are not dependent on tips for wages. Plus the fact that it's not just the hospitality industry that workers are tipped. Any service industry across the board, and we've got all kinds of service industries in the United States of every description, and all of these workers are subject to tips. And how is that going to be enforced to determine whether the person earned tip income or earned wage income? It really is a potential quagmire.